Hello, my dear friends. Today, I'm going to share a personal story. It's a journey from scarcity to abundance. A story that I hope will inspire you because, like many of you, I was once poor. But what changed everything? The answer is simple: my habits. I'm here to tell you about the 10 habits that took me from struggling to thriving, from wondering how I'd make ends meet to achieving financial freedom. These habits transformed my mindset, my work ethic, and my life. And if I can do it, so can you. So, let's get started. Habit number 1, set clear financial goals. When I was poor, I never had any financial goals. I was working day to day, paycheck to paycheck, without a clear vision of where I wanted to be. But that changed when I realized the importance of goal setting. Setting clear financial goals is like drawing a map for your future. I wrote down exactly how much I wanted to save, how much debt I needed to pay off, and how much I wanted to earn. I broke down those goals into achievable milestones. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. It wasn't until I got specific with my financial goals that I saw progress. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," I said, "I want to save $10,000 in the next 12 months. Once you have a target, you have a reason to wake up early, work harder, and be disciplined. Set goals that push you, but make sure they're realistic and time-bound. That's the foundation of wealth building. Habit number 2, develop a growth mindset. The second habit that transformed me was developing a growth mindset. You see, when I was poor, I had a fixed mindset. I thought that my circumstances were set in stone, that poverty was my destiny. But I learned that successful people don't think that way. A growth mindset means believing that you can improve, learn, and adapt no matter where you start. I started reading books, listening to podcasts, and surrounding myself with people who challenged me to grow. The more I learned, the more I realized that wealth is not just about money, it's about mindset. The rich keep learning, growing, and finding new opportunities. Once you adopt a growth mindset, you'll realize that there are no limits to what you can achieve. Habit number 3, live below your means. This was a tough one. When you're poor, it's tempting to spend every dollar you earn. But living below your means is one of the most powerful habits you can develop if you want to build wealth. I used to buy things I didn't need to impress people who didn't matter. But when I learned to save instead of spend, everything changed. I made a decision to live frugally. I stopped buying things that were unnecessary, cut down on dining out, and found ways to reduce my monthly expenses. I lived as though I was earning less than I actually was. This allowed me to save and invest more, even when my income was still low. The extra money I saved went into investments that later grew and started earning me passive income. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Habit number 4, pay yourself first. You've probably heard this before, pay yourself first. This means that the first thing you should do with your income is put a portion into savings or investments. When I started this habit, I opened a separate account and made sure that every month, a fixed amount automatically went into my savings. I didn't touch that money unless it was for investing. This habit is crucial because it forces you to prioritize your future over immediate desires. Too many people pay everyone else first, their landlords, their creditors, their bills, and leave nothing for themselves. But when you pay yourself first, you're building your financial safety net. You're preparing for opportunities. You're ensuring that your future self will thank you for your discipline today. Habit number 5, invest in knowledge. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can ever make. When I was struggling, I didn't understand the value of self-education. But the moment I started learning about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship, my entire perspective changed. I read books on wealth, attended seminars, and even found mentors. I learned how to manage my money, how to invest wisely, and how to start a business. The knowledge I gained helped me avoid costly mistakes and gave me the tools to succeed. Always remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. Make education a lifelong habit. Habit number 6, build multiple streams of income. Relying on just one source of income is risky. What happens if you lose that job or that stream dries up? That's why one of the most important habits I developed was creating multiple streams of income. I started by keeping my day job, but on the side, I explored other opportunities. I tried freelancing, invested in stocks, and even started my own small business. Each of these added to my overall income. Diversifying your income means that if one stream fails, you still have others to rely on. It also accelerates your wealth-building journey. The wealthy don't rely on just one paycheck, they have several sources of income working for them. So, think about what side hustle or investment you can start today. Habit number 7, surround yourself with success. There's a saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. When I was struggling financially, I realized that my environment was holding me back. I was surrounded by people who had no ambition, no drive, and no desire to improve their lives. So, I made a change. I started seeking out people who were successful, people who had already achieved what I was striving for. I found mentors, joined groups of like-minded individuals, and surrounded myself with people who inspired me to think bigger and work harder. If you want to be rich, you need to be around people who think like the rich. Their habits, attitudes, and mindset will rub off on you. Choose your company wisely. Habit number 8, stay consistent and disciplined. One of the hardest parts of building wealth is staying consistent. There were many times when I felt like giving up, when progress seemed slow, and when setbacks made me doubt myself. But the key is to stay the course. Consistency is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. I made saving, investing, and learning a daily habit. Even when it felt like nothing was happening, I stayed disciplined. And eventually, the small wins added up. Wealth doesn't come overnight, but if you're consistent, it will come. Habit number 9, focus on creating value. Wealth is a result of value creation. When I was poor, I was always looking for quick ways to make money, but those methods never lasted. Then I realized that the wealthiest people in the world don't chase money, they create value. I started asking myself, how can I serve others? What skills or products can I offer that people need? When you focus on providing value, money naturally follows. This shift in thinking helped me create long-lasting income streams, and it will do the same for you. Whether it's through a business, a service, or your career, always focus on how you can solve problems and provide value to others. Habit number 10, give back and stay humble. This final habit might surprise you, but it's one of the most important. Giving back. Once I started to see success, I made it a priority to help others. Whether through charitable donations, mentoring, or simply offering advice, I made sure that I was giving back to my community. Giving back not only helps those in need but also keeps you grounded. It reminds you of where you started and why you are working so hard. And let me tell you this, the more you give, the more you receive, whether in relationships, opportunities, or simply a sense of fulfillment. Staying humble is crucial. No matter how much wealth you accumulate, never forget where you came from. Humility keeps you open to learning and growing. So there you have it, the 10 habits that took me from being poor to becoming rich. These habits are not complicated, but they require dedication, discipline, and a willingness to change. I challenge you to adopt these habits, starting today. Remember, wealth is not just about money, it's about mindset, growth, and living a life of purpose. You can break free from poverty. You can achieve financial freedom. You can create the life you've always dreamed of, just like I did. If you found this message inspiring, share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and let's continue this journey together. Thank you for watching, and remember, your habits today shape your future tomorrow.